please get to spring already? Like, I live in South Carolina, and this winter has been the most bipolar weather I've ever seen. We've had rain, hurricanes, flooding, and we had snow like 3 times. Like, and then it was hot today. Like, can we please get to spring? But besides the weather, I'm ready for March because of some March movies. Because usually we've now left more of the bad movies, and now we're entering into like spring and bigger summer blocker movies, which I am more excited for, and that is why I am here to talk about my most anticipated for March of 2020 movies I am looking forward to, movies I'm not looking forward to. And I used to do top three, most anticipated, not most anticipated I am for. This time, like I've been doing the past twice, I've just been talking about movies I want to see, and you guys leaving a comment down below, tell me what are you looking forward to. Even though this month is pretty easy to predict for the movie I'm mostly looking for, as entire month, the one I am dying to see, and I hope to God give me my press screening already. I'm waiting for the email. Anyways, it is A Quiet Place Part 2. I love the first one. The first one was so good. Like, it was just such an original take on a horror movie with quietness, and how good it was directed by John Krasinski, who is now returning to directing, and Emily Blunt is back. The whole cast is back with new characters. I can't wait to see this world come back to me. I can't wait to go into this theater and hearing no sound, because last time I went to see this movie, the first one in theaters, there was no one talking. No one coughed, no one sneezed, no one was like, I can't talk right now. So now I get to see part 2 of that, and I'm pretty excited to see people's audience, and I hope it makes money because I love John Krasinski and I want him to do a Marvel movie. Apparently, his rumors have it, if after this movie he's been offering some Marvel movies, please give him some movies. I love this man. I love him, Jim from The Office, and I love his wife, who's so hot, Emily Blunt. Please marry me, but please keep John Krasinski because they're a cute couple. Anyway, guys, so that is most anticipated. Quiet Place Part 2. Hands down. Now, I would have said Onward, but if you've seen my last video, I actually just posted my review, and basically, yeah, I got to see the advanced screening yesterday at the Fandango screening, so I've already seen it, so I can't count it, but that is a movie I do want to see. Another movie I do low-key want to see right now is The Way Back with Ben Affleck. It just looks like a good movie. Like, you know, just one of those, like, basketball inspirational stories. It just looks good to go watch. It's probably going to be really dramatic. It's probably going to be very predictable and stuff like that. But it just looks like a good acting, good inspirational story. And it's from the director of Warrior. That's all you got to tell me right there. The director from Warrior. That's all you got to tell me. So, yeah, The Way Back's another movie. I'm interested in The Hunt. That was the movie that got delayed last year because gun violence and all that kind of stuff, which I understand, but now we're finally getting it. So, I want to see it just because I want to see how the controversy it is. Honestly, that's the reason why. It probably will suck, though, because the trailers don't look good. Like, it just doesn't, it looks cheesy, if you ask me. But I am excited to see, like, what the controversial stuff was. Like, I want to see what everyone was like, no, we can't release it kind of stuff. And then you have the movies that I'm not looking forward to. Let's start with the first one of Bloodshot. I don't know. I just, Vin Diesel has never made a really good franchise besides Fast and Furious. And, I mean, besides Riddick. I mean, I like Riddick and Pitch Black and stuff. But this just, it just doesn't appeal to me. Like, the story's cool. It looks cool. But it just doesn't, like, make me say, I want to see Bloodshot, you know? Like, it just looks very Vin Diesel movie. Another movie that I just don't really care to go see, but I probably will end up seeing because it's going to get a lot of word of mouth. I want to see Mulan. Like, I want it to succeed. I want it to be good. But right now, the trailers just haven't got me yet. And me growing up with my sister loves Mulan. Like, that is her favorite, like, Disney movie and maybe movie. So I've seen it a lot of times. So it's hard for me to look at this movie and think, okay, this is not a remake of the original Disney. This is like a take on the original story and stuff, which intrigues me. But I don't know. It's just because I grew up with the original. Just like you guys have been saying, I don't know how I feel about this. There's no dragon. There's no music. It's PG-13, which, I mean, not big deal, but it is a little like, wow, it's PG-13. The first live-action Disney remake they've done, and it's PG-13. So maybe it's more like toward war and violence and political stuff. So is it a kids movie or not? I don't know. So that's why I'm confused of what this movie is trying to be or advertising to be. It looks like it's trying to advertise toward more adults. But the original Disney version was a kids movie, obviously, and it had good inspirational story to it. This one just seemed more like action, adults, come watch Mulan, which, again, apparently that's based on the true story. And also, there was like a witch and everything. That wasn't the original. I don't know. I'm torn on this movie. I want it to be good, but I don't know. It seems very different from the original, but I'm going to go in there with open mind and thinking, okay, this is not a remake of the original. Maybe this is something brand new and different that I'd like to see. Something new and fresh from Mulan's story. We'll see, though. Besides that, there's nothing that's really catching my eye. I've already seen the movie I Still Believe. I saw that about a few weeks ago, actually, so go see that review if you want to. Then there's, of course, a few other movies that I probably will see or not, or probably most likely see. But again, March is starting to enter more into the blockbusters and stuff, so I'm pretty excited. Movies can make some money. I want to go with Onward because it's a kids movie, and kids movies usually do really good. But something's telling me this movie's not going to get enough what it is. And that makes me sad because if you haven't seen my review yet, it's really good. But I hope it does good. So I'm going to go on a limb, go with my gut. I'm going to say Quiet Place Part 2 makes the most out of March. I think first one got enough buzz and talk worthy and everything that everyone's going to go see the sequel. And it's also a shorter movie. It's also really short, so it's going to make more show times, whatever, which I know adds to money and stuff. Either way, I'm going to go and say Quiet Place Part 2 makes the most money. Biggest flop. Whew, there's a few things, but I'm gonna go with the good old Vin Diesel, other franchises besides Fast and Furious. I'm gonna go with Bloodshot. I don't know if you guys ever known this. I saw something on somewhere. Besides Fast and Furious, every other Vin Diesel movie has never made a certain amount of money or surpassed a certain amount of money or something like that. I read it somewhere. I don't know, but I'm gonna go with Bloodshot. I feel like it's gonna flop. Like I said, it just doesn't intrigue me. Hopefully it's good. Maybe it'll be really good. That'll make me feel better about myself. But yes, flop, I'm going to say Bloodshot. So that is it, guys. That is March. A lot of movies that are going to be either really big hits or flops, whatever. But I'm so glad we're entering in more blockbuster stuff, bigger movies. I love this time of the year. And then, of course, we get the summer, and that's when, like, bigger movies come out I'm rich excited for. So, anyway, guys, if you guys enjoy this video, leave a comment below. Tell me what movie you're looking forward to, even though we're all looking forward to Quiet Place Part 2. Or are you looking forward to Onward, or I Still Believe, or you're looking toward the Mulan, which, again. So, anyway, guys enjoy this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye, everyone.